Howdy folks, and welcome back to the fourth episode of the Castle Malbork build. In case you missed the previous episodes, which you should definitely go watch, I'm building a version of the Castle Malbork on Survival Minecraft. The castle is huge and is the largest brick castle in the world. And this isn't meant to be an exact replica, this is more like I want to catch the feel and look of the real castle. And a huge thank you to the subscribers for getting ever closer to that 100 subscriber milestone. So thanks. So I've been focusing on the upper castle and made some serious headway. Let's go check it out. So here we are at the bridge gate. There's no bridge, but there is in fact a gate. I placed these smokers on the floor to make it look like locks for the portcullis. And I tried droppers, but I didn't like the looks of them. So there she is. Castle Malbork, flag flying proudly. So around the corner here, I got this tower completed, and I have a bell at the top and ladders on the inside. This way you can actually climb up inside of it, just like most of the towers around the castle. And I've made use of some honey blocks in here just because I have lots of them, and I'd like to use them. Okay, honeycomb blocks, yep. So let's just fly down instead of having to go back down the ladders. And then down there is my little tree farm. Where I've been getting all the oak, and I put this strip up top to keep the mega oaks from growing, like the really tall ones that are really hard to harvest. And look at that, we have guys hanging from the wall. So I actually suspended them on a candle because it was like the smallest thing that I could freely support, and then put the armor stands down and chains hanging above, because all good castles have prisoners hanging on the walls. And so this little walkway is eventually going to connect to what's called the middle castle, which will be off to the left there. And I may have to push that line back quite a bit to make room for it, but that's tomorrow's problem. So let's head on in and see some of the renovations. So right around here we have the dining area, off to our right, and a chandelier. And I'm not very good at building chandeliers, or that's my first attempt. And I love the candles, like that's such a good addition to the game. I'm so pleased with the candles. And here we have like the most important dude's chair. Just used doors at the back and a loom in the wall because I needed a loom, and I just left it there because it seemed to match everything. And then we did this aisleway, kind of like the main corridor in, obviously using stalactites and stalagmites, and added some acacia rafters. And then down this way we have what I guess like the information kiosk or the information office. And I got the achievement for the notch apple. I found one in one of the ruined portals, so I made the banner and got the achievement. It's another one off the list. So it's just like kind of bookshelves and doodads on the shelves, like a clock. And I added the lanterns there, tied them into those barrels to kind of make it look like wrought iron, like wrapping the rafter. And some apples in the wall. It's nothing real elaborate. Also, had traded for the small drip leaf, which you have to plant on clay. I never knew that. So right around the corner here, we have the slab staircase that goes up to the interrogation room. And thank you, Captain Zap, one of our subscribers, who suggested that castles need an interrogation room. So here it is. This is my interpretation. Why those candles aren't melting on top of magma, I'm not sure. We have a cauldron full of powdered snow. I wonder if this makes me freeze. I'm not absolutely sure. Yeah, it would be a no. Not making me freeze. Okay. So we have the stockades, which my head fortunately doesn't quite fit into. That's always a good thing. Not even if I crouch. And then we have, what the heck is going on here? That looks like a spleen. There's blood everywhere. This guy must be the guy that's in charge. Why are you feeding part? Is that? Your head's off. I guess he's passed the torch. Oh gosh, that's intestines from the ceiling. I'm sure of it. This is a pretty gruesome place. Oh my. Okay, so a bucket full of lava. That's always a good thing. And I guess this is the cool off room for after you dip some. That's meat hanging from the ceiling from that chain and some blood. All right, I wonder what's through this door. Let's check it out. Holding cell. Looks like they left this fella in there for entirely too long. Sorry about your luck, bud. Yeah, let's go find some friendlier places at the castle. And then in this way we have the maybe like a guard's quarters or something like that. It was kind of an unused corner, so put some beds in there. All right, so around this way we have the kitchen, and that would be like the furnace array, like the chimney going up. And I do wish that lightning rods would oxidize, just like the rest of the copper does. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Maybe they'll add that at some point. And then we have some smokers in the corner there, and some towel racks, and of course a large fork. So let's go check out the tower, because that has gone all the way up to the sky, or so it seems. This is the main staircase going up, and then around here I've added a little bit of an archway that goes out to the courtyard, to a little balcony. Maybe we'll fly up there and take a look. Just a second here, and the whole roof is in fact done. That took many hours. So let's just walk up there instead of trying to fly. Yeah, and then I did add the bubble columns that come out there, but I haven't added them all the way up the tower, so we just did kind of the spiral staircases. And go right out this way. This is the little ledge, and I'm going to probably top those composters and trapdoors. I'm not real happy with the oak slabs, but there's the courtyard down there, and back into the tower. Let's go up to the top. So this ledge actually goes the whole way around this room, and will probably be the ceiling of a kind of a middle layer there that I haven't added yet. There's plenty of building room still within inside this castle. We go left up that little staircase there. It's roof access. You can go out that way, and we'll go back up to the spiral stairs that go all the way to the top. It's a little tricky with the fences, or the stone wall and the regular wall, but it has to look good from the outside. And if I get caught on the inside, I mean, how often am I honestly going to walk up here? Probably not too often. So it's worth the annoyance. And it just seems like you just keep going up and up and up. But eventually you get to the top. So just like the real castle, I used kind of a lighter stone around here. And there's the flagpole with the flag up top. And I think this is pretty authentic to the actual castle. The one difference is that their tower is a little more close to the inside, like over by the courtyard, whereas mine's more towards the outside, but it works. So with the sun setting, let's take a little fly out here and take a look back, since it's just the perfect time of day to see it in a new light. And you get to see some of the lighting effects. And it's still not mob proof. I still have to do like the areas between the walls, but we'll get there eventually. The castle itself is totally mob proof. And we'll go over this way and kind of take a look back at the roof that's now complete. It's looking pretty good. So I got both the gable ends, they're done. The one on the left is much less elaborate than the one on the right. I was able to use some of the wax blocks in there as well. And from the back side here, it's kind of a neat trick. If you aim in just the right spot, you get the bells to ring. The bells are inside it. And I could have used target locks there, but I mean the buttons look a whole lot better and they blend in a lot better. And from up here we can see where the middle castle is eventually going to be. That's kind of the next big project. And I may have to push that back some to make some more room, but that would mean pushing everything back this way back as well. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. But I think it's looking pretty sharp, and thanks for joining me for the tour. And I have not forgot the purple room. That's going to be in the next episode. I know that was requested, but I just didn't quite get to it. If anybody comes up with some other ideas for rooms that I should add to the castle, just pick your favorite color and mention it in the comments. Guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a great day.